Every great work of art, every unforgettable story, every immersive video game that we cherish has been shaped and sharpened by the whetstone of constructive criticism. It is an essential part of the creative process, a pivotal tool that refines raw ideas into polished gems of creativity. Welcome to Crit Hit Play. Today we're diving into an often understated yet crucial aspect of the creative process, constructive criticism. Now that's a term that we've all heard, and in this video we're going to unpack what it truly means and why it is so important. As the name suggests, constructive criticism is designed to build up rather than tear down. It's not about making judgments or pointing out faults just for the sake of it. Instead, it's about identifying areas where the work could be improved and providing clear, actionable suggestions for how to make those improvements. What sets constructive criticism apart from other forms of feedback is the intent and delivery. The intent is to help the creator grow and improve, not to belittle their effort or undermine their confidence. The delivery should be respectful and considerate and focus on the specific aspects that could be improved. Specificity is the cornerstone of effective constructive criticism. Rather than making vague or generalized comments like, I don't like it, or it's not good enough, constructive criticism delves into the details. It pinpoints the exact aspect of the work that could be better, whether it's a plot point in a story, a character's development in a movie, or a gameplay mechanic in a video game. Constructive criticism often involves a balance of praise and critique. Now, this does not mean sugarcoating the feedback or avoiding hard truths. Instead, it's about recognizing and acknowledging what worked well along with what could have been improved. This approach not only provides more rounded perspective, but also makes the feedback more palatable for the creator, encouraging them to remain open to critique. At its core, the goal of constructive criticism is growth and clarity. It serves to inspire creators to see their work from a new perspective, to overcome their shortcomings, and to encourage continuous improvement. But it also plays a vital role in creating informed communities. There are times when the aim isn't to change the creator's mind, but rather to enlighten the community. Imagine a situation where a creator promises something to their community and fails to deliver. Constructive criticism in this context can help shed light on the situation, helping the community to understand what's happening. Here, it's not about pointing fingers or placing blame, but it's about providing factual, respectful feedback that enables the community to make informed decisions. So, whether it's sparking improvements in a creator's work or fostering an informed community, constructive criticism acts as a catalyst for progression. It's a critical tool in the evolution of creative content and the communities that engage with it. In the broad and diverse landscape of creative content, we traverse stories that transport us to different worlds, films that stir our emotions, and games that immerse us in interactive experiences. Each piece of content has its purpose and its intended impact. While some creators design their work with the goal of constant improvement, others create specifically to provoke thought, challenge norms, or even incite discomfort. This brings us to a critical distinction. There is content that aims for improvement versus content that is designed to provoke or challenge. Both hold valid and significant places in the creative world, and both can indeed interact with criticism, but in vastly different ways. Some content is designed precisely to invite criticism. It might be a controversial movie that is intended to push boundaries, a provocative piece of art that challenges societal norms, or a game that attempts to break the mold for its genre. This kind of content doesn't just expect criticism, it invites it, it thrives on it. The feedback, both positive and negative, is part of the experience, and in some ways, the reaction is the point they created the content entirely. However, it's important to note that our focus in this video, constructive criticism, is primarily applicable to the first category of creative content. That is, the works aiming for constructive improvement. For content that's designed to provoke, while criticism is expected and even welcomed, The concept of constructive criticism aimed at improvement might not apply in the same way. As we continue our discussion, keep in mind that while we recognize these two distinct categories of content, both ones that invite criticism for improvement and ones that are just seeking criticism but not for improvement, there are instances where individuals may misuse these defenses to inappropriately evade valid criticism. Later in this video, we'll delve into the topic more deeply, examining how these tactics can be misused and how we can navigate around them to maintain constructive dialogue. Let's break down constructive criticism. Constructive implies building, creating, and improving. Criticism can have negative connotations, conjuring images of unsolicited opinions or harsh judgments. But when they are combined together, they form a concept that encourages growth and betterment. Constructive criticism is the catalyst that propels creative content from good to great. It helps to identify weaknesses that might have been overlooked and to strengthen elements that can be amplified. It typically offers a fresh perspective, a new lens to view your own work. And most importantly, it opens a dialogue, fostering a culture of learning and continual improvement. As we venture further, we'll explore different types of constructive criticism, from structural and stylistic feedback to thematic and character analysis. We'll learn how each type can be used to polish different aspects of creative work, making our stories more engaging, our films more captivating, and our games more immersive. So buckle up as we embark on this journey of understanding and mastering the art of constructive criticism. Whether you're a creator or a consumer, a writer or a gamer, a filmmaker or a film enthusiast, this journey will equip you with insights to view creative content from a whole new perspective. Hi again, and thanks for joining me on this introductory video. I'm really excited to be sharing this series with you, and I hope you find it helpful and informative. I will be releasing new videos as they are completed, and if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. I always enjoy hearing constructive criticism. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time.